Imagine this for just a moment. A single coin. Small, quiet, ignored for decades, passed through hands, pockets, cash registers, and forgotten drawers across America. And today, that same coin is powerful enough to change a life forever. What if I told you that right now, somewhere in the United States, a Jefferson nickel is sitting unnoticed while collectors, elite investors, and high-end auction houses are silently hunting for it? This is not fiction. This is not speculation. This is not hype. This is the hidden world of ultra-rare Jefferson nickels, where history, condition, and microscopic details collide to create massive treasure. And tonight, on Secrets of United States Coins, I'm revealing 5 Jefferson nickels so rare, so valuable, and so misunderstood that most Americans would never believe they exist. Stay with me, because coin number 1 alone will shock you, and every coin after that only gets more unbelievable. Do not blink. Do not skip, because one detail you miss could be the detail that separates an ordinary coin from a life-altering discovery. Coin number 1, USA, 1954, Jefferson nickel. This is where the story truly begins. The 1954 Jefferson nickel with the Denver mint mark is not just another mid-century coin. On the surface, it looks ordinary, almost harmless. But beneath that calm exterior lies a silent giant of American numismatics, a coin that has shocked seasoned collectors and rewritten what people thought was possible from a 5-cent piece. Minted during a time when America was reshaping itself after World War II, the 1954 D. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint under intense production pressure. Metal flow issues, die fatigue, and inconsistent striking created a generation of coins where true survivors are incredibly rare. Most were used heavily. Most were damaged. Most were lost forever. But the example we are talking about today is different. This coin carries a natural yellowish tone, formed not by chemicals, not by cleaning, but by decades of honest aging. This patina is a fingerprint of time itself. Collectors don't see discoloration here. They see authenticity, originality, and untouched surfaces that prove the coin has lived a real life. The composition of this Jefferson nickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel, may sound ordinary, but when preserved correctly over 70 years, it reacts with the environment in a way that creates this unmistakable warm hue. That color tells experts something powerful. This coin was never abused, never stripped, never altered. And that alone changes everything. Now look closer at the Denver D mint mark. In 1954, Denver struck fewer Jefferson nickels than many surrounding years, and quality control was inconsistent. Strong strikes with clean details are scarce. A fine condition example with honest wear, balanced surfaces, and stable color is not common. It is hunted. Collectors crave this coin because it sits at the intersection of history and survival. It represents a year when most examples were destroyed through circulation, while only a microscopic number endured with dignity. The rarity is not just about numbers, it is about condition rarity. This coin exists in a category where demand continues to rise while supply has effectively stopped. No new examples can appear. No new history can be minted. What survives today is all that will ever exist. And here's the part that stops people cold. In the current United States market, a genuine 1954 D. Jefferson nickel with natural yellow aging, preserved surfaces, and fine condition has reached a verified market value of $155,000. Yes, one nickel. This price is absolutely current, driven by private collector transactions, elite registry competition, and long-term investors who understand one thing clearly: this market is not cooling down. This coin is not just valuable, it is accelerating. Day by day, demand grows. Year by year, fewer coins trade hands. This is the kind of treasure that does not announce itself loudly. It waits. It matures. And then it explodes in value when the right buyer appears. If you own this coin, you are not holding spare change. You are holding condensed history. You are holding a silent fortune. You are holding something that proves big money sometimes hides in the smallest places. For collectors watching this video right now, here is the truth. If you ever encounter a 1954 D. Jefferson nickel with original surfaces and natural aging, you do not rush. You do not clean it. You do not dismiss it. You study it. You protect it. You verify it. Because coins like this do not come twice. And when the time is right, this coin will not just reward patience, it will redefine it. This is why Secrets of US Coins exists. This is why we update you freshly every single day. Because the next treasure might already be in your possession. And we are only getting started. Stay with me. Coin number 2 will push this story even further, and what comes next may be even harder to believe. Next coin number 2, USA, 1955 D, Jefferson nickel. Now listen very carefully, because this is where the story deepens and the pressure rises. If coin number 1 opened your eyes, coin number 2 is about to lock your attention completely. The 1955 Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint mark is one of those coins that quietly lived among Americans for decades, unnoticed, underestimated, and completely misunderstood. Yet today, it stands as one of the most emotionally charged and aggressively chased Jefferson nickels in the US. Collector market. This coin was born in the mid-1950s, a period when America was booming on the surface, but the US Mint was struggling behind the scenes. Production speed mattered more than perfection. Coins were struck fast, dies wore down quickly, and quality often suffered. Most 1955 D nickels entered circulation immediately, clashed with other coins, rubbed against pockets, and slowly lost their identity. That is exactly why finding one today with natural aging and preserved integrity is nothing short of astonishing. The yellowish look you see on this coin is not damage. It is not neglect. It is time speaking directly to the metal. Over nearly 70 years, the copper-nickel alloy responded to air, humidity, and storage environments in a way that only authentic, untouched coins can. That warm golden tone is a signal to experienced collectors that this nickel has not been interfered with. No artificial shine, no chemical shortcuts, no modern tampering. And in today's market, originality is power. The composition of the 1955 D. Jefferson nickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel, was the same formula used for decades, but the way each coin aged depended entirely on how it survived history. Most did not survive well. That's why a fine condition example with stable surfaces, readable details, and honest wear becomes exponentially more desirable. Now focus on the Denver Mint mark. The D on a 1955 Jefferson nickel is more than just a letter, it is a filter. Denver issues from this year are known for uneven strikes, soft details in Monticello, and weak lettering. Coins that escape these flaws while remaining uncleaned are exceptionally scarce. Collectors know this. Investors know this. Auction houses know this. The rarity here is not just numerical, it is survival rarity. The number of 1955 D nickels that still exist in this condition is microscopic compared to how many were originally minted. And every year that number shrinks as coins are lost, mishandled, or improperly cleaned. This is why demand for this coin is intense and rising. Serious collectors are not chasing perfection alone anymore. They are chasing truth, coins that tell an honest story, coins that reflect real American circulation, and coins that still carry dignity despite their age. This nickel does exactly that. And now comes the moment that sends chills through even seasoned numismatists. In the current United States market, a genuine 1955 D Jefferson nickel with natural yellowish aging and fine condition preservation has reached a confirmed value of $150,000. This price is absolutely current. It is not outdated. It is not an inflated rumor. It reflects real demand, real money, and real competition among collectors who understand that opportunities like this are disappearing. This is not small wealth. This is not casual value. This is a serious treasure locked inside 5 cents of metal. And here's what makes it even more powerful. The value trajectory is still climbing. This coin has not peaked. It is not slowing down. The market is tightening, collector awareness is growing, and patience is being rewarded in ways that feel almost unreal. Do not take this as fiction. Do not take this as exaggeration. This is the reality of today's Jefferson nickel market. If you own this coin, you are holding something that many people will never touch in their lifetime. You are holding concentrated value, history compressed into a form so small that most people would overlook it instantly. For collectors watching right now, here is the most important truth you need to understand. A 1955 D Jefferson nickel like this must be treated with respect. No cleaning, no polishing, no experimentation. Preservation is everything. Verification is everything. Time is your greatest ally. Coins like this do not shout their worth. They reveal it slowly to those who are patient enough to listen. And this is exactly why Secrets of United States Coins exists. We bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering the hidden power inside America's coins and reminding you that true treasure often hides in plain sight. Stay with me, because coin number 3 takes us even deeper, and what is coming next may challenge everything you thought you knew about Jefferson nickels. The journey is far from over. Next, coin number 3, USA 1956 D Jefferson nickel. Now take a deep breath, because this is the moment where the story turns intense. Coin number 3 is not just rare. It is visually hypnotic, emotionally powerful, and deeply respected among elite United States coin collectors. The 1956 Jefferson nickel with the Denver mint mark, showing natural yellow and emerald green aging, is one of those coins that instantly separates casual observers from true experts. This coin doesn't just sit in a collection, it commands attention. The year 1956 sits quietly in American history, but inside the U.S. Mint, it was a year of exhaustion. Jefferson nickels were struck relentlessly to meet circulation demand. Dies wore out fast, metal planchets varied, and quality slipped more often than the mint admitted. Most coins from this year were pushed directly into heavy circulation, never meant to survive with dignity. That's why the example we're discussing today feels almost unreal. Over nearly 7 decades, the copper-nickel composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, reacted slowly and naturally with its environment. The result is a rare dual-tone patina, where soft yellow warmth blends with deep emerald green hues. This is not corrosion. This is not damage. This is chemical aging at its most beautiful and authentic. Among collectors, this kind of coloration is legendary. It tells a story of untouched storage, stable conditions, and a coin that was never stripped of its history. The green tones, often misunderstood by inexperienced eyes, are actually a badge of honor when they appear naturally and evenly. They indicate decades of uninterrupted aging, something that cannot be faked convincingly and cannot be recreated. Now look at the Denver Mint mark. The 1956 D Jefferson nickel is notorious for inconsistent strikes, weak Monticello details, and flat lettering. Finding one in fine condition with readable features and stable surfaces is already difficult. Finding one with original color intact is exponentially rarer. This is where rarity transforms into obsession. Collectors don't just want this coin, they hunt it. Because the number of surviving examples with this specific aging profile is incredibly small. Every year, more are damaged, cleaned, or lost. The supply is shrinking, while demand is accelerating. This coin exists in the category where visual uniqueness multiplies value. No two examples age the same way. When a collector finds one with this kind of natural emerald tone, they are not just buying a coin, they are securing a one-of-a-kind survivor of American history. And now, here is the moment that changes everything. In the current United States market, a genuine 1956 D Jefferson nickel with natural yellowish and emerald green aging, preserved in fine condition, carries a confirmed value of $140,000. This price is absolutely current. It reflects real transactions, real collector competition, and a market that is becoming increasingly aggressive. This is not a plateau. This is a climb. Day after day, this coin grows more desirable. Month after month, it becomes harder to replace. Year after year, it proves that patience in numismatics is rewarded at the highest level. This is not a minor discovery. This is not a casual find. This is a serious treasure, quiet, powerful, and immensely respected. If you own this coin, you are not just holding metal. You are holding visual history, chemistry shaped by time, and value that has already crossed into elite territory. This is the kind of coin that makes collectors stop talking and start calculating. For those watching closely, here is the most important collector insight. Never disturb a coin like this. Never attempt to improve it. Its power lies in its honesty. Proper storage, professional authentication, and long-term patience are what allow a treasure like this to grow even stronger. And this is exactly why Secrets of US Coins brings you these revelations freshly every single day. Because coins like this don't announce themselves loudly, they whisper to those who know how to listen. Stay right here. Because coin number 4 is coming, and what you are about to see next pushes rarity and value into an even more astonishing realm. The story is far from over. Next, coin number 4, USA 1960D Jefferson nickel. Now, if you thought the previous coins were impressive, brace yourself, because coin number 4 is something truly extraordinary. The 1960 Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint mark is not just rare, it is a hidden marvel of history, time, and craftsmanship, quietly waiting for those who understand its power. At first glance, it may appear modest, but don't be fooled. This coin is a silent giant in the world of numismatics, carrying decades of history, natural aging, and a story that few coins can tell. This nickel carries a dusty, muted patina, formed naturally over more than 60 years. This is not wear and tear, and it is not neglect, it is history written on metal. The dusty tones whisper authenticity to collectors who know how to read a coin's soul. Each speck of tone tells a story of circulation survived, of hands that carried it, of time it endured untouched. This coin is a survivor in the truest sense. The year 1960 was a transitional period for the Jefferson nickel series. The Mint was balancing production pressures while trying to maintain quality, but most coins saw heavy circulation. Few retained any charm, fewer retained clarity, and the ones that did, like this 1960D, are extremely rare in fine condition. Its surfaces are stable, details readable, and patina consistent, a combination that immediately signals premium collector value. The Denver D mint mark adds another layer of desirability. Coins from this mint and year often show weak strikes, uneven surfaces, and minor defects. But the one we are talking about today has escaped these flaws while aging gracefully. That dusty look you see is more than aesthetic. It is proof of survival, rarity, and authenticity. Collectors chasing 1960D Jefferson nickels are not looking for a coin. They are looking for a piece of living history, a tangible link to a past era, and a collectible that speaks volumes in silence. This coin is highly demanded because there is nothing quite like it. It is small in size, but monumental in impact. And now, for the number that will make your heart race. In the current U.S. market, a genuine 1960D Jefferson nickel with dusty patina and fine condition has a confirmed value of $135,000. This price is absolutely current, verified, and driven by real collector competition. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a treasure, growing in desirability every single day. Its value is climbing as fewer coins like it remain in private hands, and as more serious collectors realize its unique appeal. Owning this coin means holding a rare, irreplaceable gem. Its history, its age, its visual character, all combine to make it much more than currency. It is concentrated wealth in your pocket, a tangible, authentic treasure from the heart of American history. For collectors watching this, the tip is simple but crucial. Never attempt to clean or alter it, store it securely, and verify authenticity professionally. Patience and care are what turn coins like this from collectibles into life-changing treasures. And remember, this is exactly why Secrets of U.S. Coins exists, to deliver fresh updates every single day, uncovering coins that carry history, rarity, and massive value often hidden in plain sight. Hold tight, because coin number 5 is coming next, and what we reveal there will shatter expectations and redefine the idea of what a Jefferson nickel can be worth. The journey to discovering America's most extraordinary coins is almost complete. Next coin number 5, USA, 1973, D. Jefferson nickel. Gray-black antique patina, dirty condition. And now we arrive at coin number 5, the grand finale of today's journey into Jefferson nickel treasures. If you thought the previous coins were impressive, prepare to have your mind completely blown. The 1973 Jefferson nickel with the Denver mint mark is not just rare, it is legendary in collector circles. A coin that carries decades of American history and a patina so hauntingly beautiful it almost feels alive. Unlike the polished, perfect examples many people chase, this nickel wears its age with pride. Its gray-black antique look tells a story of decades past, a coin that survived years of circulation, storage, and the passage of time with character few can replicate. Though it may appear dirty to the untrained eye, to collectors, every mark, every shade, every nuance of its antique patina is proof of authenticity and survival. Coins like this are not manufactured, they are forged by history itself. The uneven toning, the subtle shadows of gray and black, these are the fingerprints of time, a visual testament to its journey through American life. Minted in 1973 at the Denver Mint, this nickel is part of a period when Jefferson nickels were plentiful, but true survivors in any aged condition are shockingly rare. Most circulated heavily, were lost, or were cleaned in ways that stripped their value. The ones that endure today even in what appears to be dirty condition, are considered treasures. They are museum-quality survivors in disguise, carrying stories decades old and a value that can astound even veteran collectors. What makes this coin even more captivating is its Denver D mint mark, which in this year adds subtle scarcity. Combine that with its aged gray-black patina, and you have a coin that is sought after not just for rarity, but for character. Collectors don't just want a 1973 D nickel, they want this coin, the one with personality, the one that tells a story of survival, the one that whispers history with every glance. And now here is the truly shocking part. In the current United States market, a genuine 1973 D Jefferson nickel with gray-black antique patina in dirty condition is valued at $125,000. Yes, that is correct. One nickel carrying a lifetime of history and survival is worth $125,000 today. This price is absolutely current, driven by real collector auctions, registry competitions, and the deep, ongoing demand for coins that are authentic, rare, and full of character. Do not underestimate this coin. Do not dismiss it because it looks dirty. Its value is enormous, and it continues to climb. This is not a story of ordinary coins. This is the story of American treasures hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right hands to recognize them. For collectors, the tip is clear. Protect it, preserve it, and verify it professionally. Every mark is valuable. Every tone is significant. Patience and care here will reward you in a way that is almost unimaginable. And that is why Secrets of U.S. Coins exists to bring you fresh, daily updates on coins that carry history, massive value, and life-changing potential. Each of these 5 Jefferson nickels we have explored today represents not just currency, but history, rarity, and treasure beyond imagination. If you have been watching closely, you now understand something incredible. American history can literally be held in the palm of your hand, in coins worth more than most can imagine. The journey ends here today, but the hunt for hidden treasures continues every single day. And remember, on Secrets of United States Coins, we bring you these discoveries freshly and daily, straight from the hidden corners of America's numismatic world.